How did a small young boy in an Indian village dream of pursuing this career, overcome all the obstacles, achieve greatness in the UK for 15 years, and then give that all up to start your own company here in Dubai?
For me, it was a challenge.
Yes.
A couple of other offers from other good universities. But it was more like following the footsteps of what the previous person has done, and you just basically carry on. Worcester, it was sort of like starting from zero. And for some reason, I always felt comfortable starting from zero. That's where I feel I thrive more.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Mic&Minds, powered by BetFi, the all-in-one crypto platform for games, betting, and Web3 culture. Today, we've got a special guest whose story is straight out of a movie. He grew up in a small village in India, the son of farmers, with big dreams that reached far beyond the horizon. From the farms to the UK higher education scene, and now leading an AI-powered revolution in global student recruitment. And he's connecting ambitious students to universities around the world with Enroll GPT. Please welcome the visionary himself. We have Sir Anand Patil. Sir, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to have you join us today. Sir, would you like to kindly introduce yourself to our audience, please?
Sure. Thank you, Drew, for having me. It's a pleasure. And it is my first podcast, so hopefully, I send the right message out. So my name is Anand Patil. I have spent last 15 years in the UK higher education system. I'm currently CEO and co-founder of Enroll GPT, and I'm also CEO of Powerhouse Global Services LLC, which offers education consultancy services. It's been about 2.5 years in Dubai, which I'm really enjoying the experience and get to meet really good people, and obviously like yourself.
Thank you.
I'm really happy to be here today.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So tell us more about your journey. Very little information is out there on the internet.
Yeah.
We understand that you've grown up in a small village in India.
Yeah.
Me being Korean, I'm not so familiar with that. Can you share more about that landscape, that environment?
Sure.
If I may be honest, it would have been very difficult, to set your career into this space. And even more, I'm not so familiar with the educational background or type of cultures that they instill in students there. How did, if I may, a small young boy in an Indian village dream of pursuing this career, overcome all the obstacles, achieve greatness in the UK for 15 years, and then give that all up to start your own company here in Dubai? So could you kindly walk us through the journey?
Sure. Yeah, so it feels like a lot of years. But I was born in a small village in India. My parents are farmers. In fact, my father is still continuing to do farming. They hardly went to school because as farmers, the education was not priority at the time. But I think they understood the importance of education because farming is such a hard work.
Yes.
You rely on the nature, obviously, but you also rely on the buyers.
Yes.
Sometimes you have good years and sometimes you have really bad years.
Yes.
And it's a lot of hard work. So I think they understood the importance of education. But the challenge was that for us to get good education,
Yes.
One of the only ways was to send us to a boarding school.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I was sent to a boarding school since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And of course, when I was a child, I didn't really understood much,
Of course, yes.
Why am I being sent
Exactly, yes.
away from home?
Yes.
But when I look back now, I think that was one of the best experiences of my life. So because my parents sacrificed quite a lot for us to get good education, so I continued to study in the boarding school until my high school.
Oh, yes.
Once I finished my high school, obviously, I was not one of the brightest of the students in the school. I was more active in co-curricular activities and sports.
Mm-hmm.
So it was funny because as my father is a farmer,
Yes.
In the boarding school, you would have a visitor's day.
Oh, wow.
So he wouldn't be able to come to every visitor's day. But the only visitors day he would come to is the one when I would get my report card.
Oh no.
So there were a lot of occasions when I would be standing in the principal's cabin.
Oh really?
Principal telling my dad
Yes.
as to, in a way, that how useless your son is because he doesn't study, and what is he going to do with his life if he doesn't study? Because in India, education is so important, and when you have good education, then they see that you will do something in your life.
Correct. Yes.
Right. So when I finished my high school, there were a lot of dreams and ambitions and aspirations that I had. I wanted to be a pilot.
Oh wow.
Or I wanted to get into hotel management.
Oh wow.
But I come from a vegetarian family, so when we used to get the prospectus from, let's say, the hotel management college, the first picture would be of meat,
Yes.
for example, and then my dad would go like, "What is this?" So, and of course, I understand because they were not exposed to different careers in life, and mostly in India, it would be either medicine or engineering. So you'd either become a doctor or you become an engineer.
Yes.
So I chose engineering because I felt it was 1.5 years of less study than becoming a doctor, purely for that reason.
Yes.
I didn't really finish my studies. And I think the reason behind it is because I didn't get to choose what I wanted to do. And I wish that there was somebody who could guide me and tell me that, look, Anand, maybe you're not good in studies, or maybe you're not good in maths or science, but you're good in, let's say arts or analysis or something like that. And maybe this is the career what you should choose. So I felt the lack of, guidance at that time. And the guidance at that time was, if someone's son or daughter has done something, they would say, go and speak to them.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the benchmark of guidance at that time. Nevertheless, I started studying, but I didn't really enjoy it. Then I managed to find jobs in call centers, which I was enjoying more because I got the opportunity to speak to people from the UK, from US, from Australia, and it kind of like made me realize that maybe I should go abroad and try something new, because I used to speak to people. So I got the opportunity to move to the UK in 2009.
2009.
The start was very difficult. When you didn't have proper education, I had good education during my school, but didn't have a proper degree. So I struggled quite a lot. And first few months of my time in the UK, I used to work as a cleaner.
Oh, wow.
But at the same time, I said to myself, okay, well, even if I'm doing a cleaning job, I want to make sure that I do it the best possible job. So in UK, there's a store concept called Argo store. It's a catalog store. So there's a big warehouse kind of store. They don't really have anything on display. It's mostly a big catalog. So you open the catalog, you look at what you want to buy. There's a code, you write down the code and go to the counter and you buy the product. So everything is behind.
Yes.
So it's quite funny because when I had this job interview as a cleaner, not sure what interview you would have for a cleaner, but the guy said to me, okay, well, look, there's a job of 3 people.
Yes.
And when can you start? I said, I can start now.
Wow, there you go.
And he goes, no, but it's a job of 3 people, so I need to find 2 more people. I said, really? I said, what if I did the job of 3 people?
Wow.
He started to look at me as if he saw a ghost or something. I said, yeah. He said, well, if you pay me for 3 people, I'll do the job of 3 people. He said, are you serious?
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Wow.
So he said, okay, well, when can you start? I said, I can start now. Wow. He said, no, come tomorrow. So I came the next day, and I think it was my 3rd or the 4th day of cleaning this Argo store. And the store manager came looking for me, and he said, are you the new cleaner? I said, yeah. He shook my hand and he was like, I've never seen my store so clean before.
Wow.
So I felt proud that even if I'm doing a cleaning job, I'm doing the best
Exactly.
I can, and just for the manager to recognize that was kind of a reward for me. But then anyway, I then started to work in a marketing agency. With my experience in call centers in the UK. In India actually, it helped me because it was more like a telesales job. So all of a sudden I started to do really well in sales. So most of the months I would be like one of the top sailors. And then they decided to open an office in the new city, and the owner of the company said, "Oh, why don't you go to the new office and lead that office? Teach the new recruiters how to pitch and how to sell and those kind of things." So, but during that time, I met somebody who was working in the education sector.
Okay.
They were working with the university, helping them to recruit international students to come and study. And when they talked about this job,
Yes.
it kind of felt like a eureka moment for me.
Oh, wow.
It felt like a calling.
Yes.
Because I felt the gap
Yes.
of, I could see myself when I was in the high school, and there was nobody to tell me, this is what you can do, these are the options, this is what you should study because this is what you're passionate about or good at.
Right.
And then obviously it involved a lot of traveling.
Yes.
So you were getting paid.
Yes.
You were getting paid to travel to really, nice places.
Correct.
And you get to speak to these young kids who have aspirations, and you show them the way. You tell them about these different hundreds of courses that you have to offer.
Yes.
And how it can shape your life. So I left my job.
Yes.
And I just started from the very scratch.
Wow.
And that's how I got into the education sector. And in a very short time, it became more passion for me than as a job. So I never looked at it as a job.
Excellent.
It was never for me Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job. If I had to come early, because, you would be speaking to the students
Correct.
From different parts of the world. And because of the time difference, sometimes I would come early because I wanted to speak to these students or the agencies that I used to work with, or sometimes late, stay late because again, in some part of the world, because of the time difference, you'd have to speak to them late in the evening.
Yes.
Sometimes on the weekends, because when I used to travel for these exhibitions and events in different countries, most of them would be on the weekend.
Weekends, yes.
But because I was enjoying it so much, it never felt like work.
Wow.
So 12, 15 years just passed by without even realizing.
Wow.
So my last job was with the University of Worcester.
Okay.
Normally people pronounce it Worcester or Worcester, but Worcester is the most famous sauce that is used in the cooking. And if you drink Bloody Mary, you would know what I'm talking about. So Worcester is a very beautiful small city. It's a cathedral city. So when I had my job interview, I kind of understood that the role was relatively new. The role was as a regional manager for Middle East, North Africa, and South Asia.
Wow.
And it was basically starting from scratch.
Wow.
So they had only one student
Yes.
from this whole region sitting in this university.
Yes.
For me, it was a challenge.
Yes.
I had a couple of other offers from other good universities.
Yes.
But it was more like carrying somebody's legacy and just following the footsteps of what the previous person has done, and you just basically carry on building it.
Correct.
Whereas with Worcester, it was sort of like starting from zero.
Wow.
And for some reason, I always felt
it seems
comfortable starting from zero because that's where I feel I thrive more. So the first year I think was difficult because it was, getting to know the university, getting to know the courses, what they are good at, and then obviously to explore what markets would be good for this university, because each university has its own strengths. Students look at a lot of different parameters. They look at rankings, fees, scholarships, courses and all those kind of things. And also location is very important. And it was funny because on the day when I was going for my interview, I used to live in Leeds, and I was taking a train from Leeds to go to Worcester. So when I went to the train station, I went to the ticket counter, and I said to the lady there, "Can I get a return ticket to Worcester?" And she looked at me and she goes, "Did you mean Worcester?" I was like, "Is that how you pronounce it?"
Oh, wow.
And she said, yes. I said to her, "Thank you, because I'm going to the University of Worcester for an interview." And just imagine the whole time I was just pronouncing the name wrong.
Exactly. Wow.
So yeah, because a lot of people, even in the UK, didn't know this city. So you can't imagine people living outside of the UK to know the city and the university. So it was a bit of a challenge, but I kind of knew it. And then slowly we started to build. The numbers started to grow. And then when I left a couple of years ago, we used to recruit around 600 students in that university.
600 students a year?
Yeah.
Wow. Starting from scratch.
Started from scratch. And I think it was all about just identifying what the university is good at.
Correct, yes.
So the university was very good in education and health. And then I had to identify which countries in the region that I have are big on education and health. And then you kind of bring them together. So for example, Worcester is probably the only university in the UK who recruits the highest number of international students on nursing. And I started that trend. So there are every year, I think, about 300 students who come to study in Worcester just for nursing.
Wow.
So yeah, and then I felt that I reached a plateau. I felt like I have achieved what I was set to achieve when I accepted the job at Worcester. And I felt like now I need to start something on my own. I was in India doing our free first pre-departure event. So the pre-departure event is like when you meet the students who are about to come to university and you talk to them about, okay, what the experience is going to look like, what to carry with you, what the weather is going to be like, what questions can be asked at the airport by the immigration. So you kind of prepare them for their journey. So it was our first pre-departure event that we were doing. And when I was flying back to the UK, I felt, okay, well, now seems like I've achieved. I was not planning to go back to the UK. I was planning to stay in Dubai for 2 days and then fly to Thailand for my Christmas and New Year holidays. But then I went back and I spoke to my boss at the time, and I said to him, look, I've had a good time.
This was during Christmas. What a Christmas gift.
I said, I've had a good journey so far, and now I feel like I've done what I was supposed to do. And I think I want to leave and start my own journey now. So he was supportive
very nice.
of that, and we agreed. And then I said, okay, well, now I'm going to Thailand to enjoy my holiday. And then once I come back, I will decide what I'm going to do next. Normally people would have found another job and then they would have left the current job, but I kind of left
start from scratch
with no backup plan. And I said to myself, okay, well, I'm sure I'll find a way. So left the job, decided to move to Dubai and start my own recruitment consultancy. So Powerhouse was the one that I started first. We've set up an office in India as well. And then I happened to meet somebody with who I used to study in college.
From India?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he was, so we kind of, we were on LinkedIn connected, but we didn't really speak to each other. We kind of knew that because he was studying IT, I think at that time, and I was studying electronics and telecom. So the college was small, so we kind of knew most of the students who were studying. So I saw his LinkedIn post about traveling to Dubai for the GITEX event.
Oh, yes.
So I just sent him a message and I said, let's meet for a coffee. It's been a long time.
Wow.
So we met for the coffee, and we were just talking life. What are you doing? What I'm doing, and so on. So he runs a very successful IT company in India called Tech Bulls. And when he was explaining about his company and the work that he's doing, the wheels in my head started to turn.
Yes.
Because I had this idea about launching a platform
Yes.
where things are simple, honest, where it makes it easy for anybody, no matter where you live.
Correct.
Or where you're from, what is your financial background, you should be able to have access to global education. And again, through my own experience, when you come from a small village, you don't really have consultants or counselors to explain to you, what you can do in life or what you can study. It's mostly in the metro cities.
Yes.
So I wanted to create something that can reach anybody and everybody. So when he was explaining to me about his tech company, I started to think. Clicked.
Yeah.
So we talked. I didn't say anything at that time to him. He was going to be in Dubai for a few days. So after a couple of days, I asked him, okay, let's meet again. So we met, and I said to him, I have this idea. This is what it looks like. And I think we should do it together.
Oh, wow.
And for me, it was very important with who I do this, because it's something that I'm really passionate about. And I want somebody equally passionate about the work that they do. So we talked about it, I think, for half an hour or so. And he said, let's do it.
Wow.
And so we started working on it. And March this year, we launched Enroll GPT.
Wow.
Which is our platform that we built. And the idea was to make global education accessible.
Yes.
We wanted to fix what's broken in the recruitment. Even though it's an education sector, I feel that it's still way behind in adopting the technology.
Yes.
Of course, there are a few edtech companies in the world who are doing really well.
Yes.
Again, we didn't want to replicate what they are doing, but we wanted to start a movement. We wanted to start a revolution where, it is scalable. It doesn't stop with one thing. And this is what now Enroll GPT has become.
Wow.
It's not just a platform for students to get enrolled in the university.
Yes.
We also have now business school who wants us to build a complete learning management platform where they can actually start teaching the students online.
Correct.
But then we also have somebody who wants us to help them build a complete management system.
Oh, wow.
Where the whole application process can be done.
Yes.
So now Enroll GPT is now all of a sudden, expanding through all different sides and directions.
Yes.
And that's the journey so far. So we launched it in the March this year. We decided to launch it in Nasik.
Yes.
Nasik is a small city in India, in the state of Maharashtra.
Yes.
Now Nasik is very popular because it is a wine capital of India, and there's a very famous music festival that happens in one of the wineries, which is called Sula Music Festival.
Yes.
So it's become very popular across India.
Yes.
And it's also very good in education. So we chose Nasik for two reasons.
Yes.
One is because Nasik is the city where we went for boarding school.
Wow, full circle moment.
So it was a full circle for us. So we wanted to start in the city where we started our education journey.
That's amazing.
And second, because again, it's a big agriculture area, and there are these students who have massive potential and ambition, but they don't have the access to these services.
Yes.
So we wanted to bring it to these students first, rather than taking it to Mumbai or Delhi, which is a big metro city. So we launched it on a weekend, And I think we had about 600 students who enrolled on.
600
Yeah,
students
so we had 600 students who enrolled on our platform in
from a
just
province
that weekend.
on a weekend.
On the weekend, yeah.
How many schools did you guys onboard as well? I remember seeing the numbers.
Yeah, so we have around, I think, 15 different schools at the moment that we partner with.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So we work with the universities.
Yes,
We're also partnering with local schools and colleges in India.
yes.
And again, we work with students as well.
Excellent, excellent. All right, what an introduction.
Yeah. Sorry, so that was a bit of a long introduction.
That was
but,
amazing. It was like, so when I was hearing it, I didn't say much because like I was just trying to put everything together, and it's like, I got to piece together a movie from the start. 5 years old, leaving home. I have so many questions.
Sure.
Are you the only child? Do you have brothers or?
No, we are a big family. I have,
Oh, really?
Yeah, we are 6 of us.
Okay.
I've got 4 sisters and 1 brother.
Yes.
And again, I mean, interesting that you asked this because
Yes.
now my brother, who used to work as a financial
Yes.
in the investment banking
Yes.
for Barclays and UBS
Wow.
and whatnot, he felt the same calling.
Wow.
So he left his really good paying job.
Yes. Yes.
And he's joined me now in working in Powerhouse and
Here in
yeah.
Dubai.
No, so he looks after the operations in India.
India. Okay.
It's really good because now I have somebody that I can trust and
Exactly,
rely
yes.
on,
Yes.
and equally passionate. So Krishna Patil, he's my younger brother.
Yes.
So he looks after the operations in India.
That's excellent. That's amazing. He's carrying on the next legacy.
Yeah.
From farms to education.
Yeah.
Wow. So, if I may, are you the eldest?
So I have 2 sisters who are
Yes.
older than me.
Yes.
I'm the third. Then is my sister.
Yes.
Then my brother, and then my sister.
Understood.
My youngest sister.
All went to boarding school.
No.
that's-
Again, going to boarding school
Yes.
was quite expensive.
Oh, okay.
And again, as farmers, my parents couldn't afford to send everybody in the boarding school. And at that time, there were not really boarding schools for girls at that time. And again, because of the cultural aspect,
Yes.
it was quite difficult for parents to send their girls,
Yes, yes,
their
yes.
daughters, to a boarding school far away.
Yes. Yes.
So it was me and my brother
Oh no.
who were sent to the boarding school.
At 5 years old,
Yes, yeah.
I can't imagine. 5 years old. How far away was the boarding school?
The boarding school, I think it took around. So the first few years we were in Nasik.
Yes.
So Nasik is about 5 hours drive from our hometown.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we were sent to another boarding school after a few years,
Yes.
and that was about 7 or 8 hours drive from our house.
And how many years? So that's from grade school to high school.
Yeah, so from your first till the 12th.
Wow.
It's a 12-year education
12 years.
system. Yeah.
And like there's a saying where the environment instills value and character.
Yeah.
I can tell that school did really well. But then, to be honest, school is always us being guys. It's hard to stay, smart. Be a good student. You want to have
Focused
fun.
also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if I may, I love sports as well.
Yeah.
Sports has taught me more about foundation, discipline. You put in the work when no one's looking, and that builds your skill set in whatever sport you do. Let's say in bodybuilding, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I have a feeling throughout your career, being able to overcome new challenges, just like, let's say, playing football or any other sport. I feel that foundation, you did build off of that, but I'm very curious what sport you're into. Could you kindly share?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so when you studied in a boarding school,
Yes, yes,
so particularly my second school,
yes,
both the schools were really good.
yes,
And one of the things that I will always carry with me is the mottos of these schools.
yes.
So the first school where I studied in Nasik, the motto of the school was "Sky is the limit,"
Wow.
and the symbol was an eagle.
Wow.
So an eagle with "Sky is the limit."
Yes, yes.
So it kind of like instilled in us that the sky is the limit.
Exactly,
basically,
yes.
Yeah? So you can achieve and you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Yes, yes.
In a way. The second school that we studied, which was again started by somebody who never went to school.
Wow.
And this great man who was a visionary,
Yes.
his name is Vital Patil. He started this boarding school with one purpose. Because he also came from a farming background,
Yes.
he wanted to set up a school that offers good education at the value price, especially for the kids who come from farming families.
Wow.
So the school was an English medium school.
Yes.
It's called Prevara Public School, and the motto of the school was service before self.
Wow.
So you had sky's the limit,
Service
and
before
service
self.
before self. So in the school, obviously you had to wake up very early,
Yes.
5:30 in the morning.
Yes.
If you didn't wake up, obviously you had your house warden
Yes.
shouting at you, and then you would do your personal training, your PT in the morning,
Oh, okay.
and then you would have shower, get ready, then you'd have breakfast,
Yes.
and then your morning assembly, your school,
Yes.
and then in the evening you'd have to choose one sport that you play
Okay.
or you participate in.
Yes.
So in the beginning, I was not very sure as to what sport I want to play. It's a funny story because I went back home
Yes.
during the summer vacations. So in the boarding school, you had winter vacations and summer vacations. So I went back home to for my summer vacations, and as farmers, during the day I would go and help my dad in the farms.
Yes.
In the evening, I would be with my mom in the kitchen because for some reason, I really enjoyed watching her cook,
Oh, wow.
and it kind of made me learn how to cook as well.
Wow.
So one afternoon, I was in the farm with my dad,
Yes.
and you have these big whales in the ground
Yes. Yes.
where you collect water for your farms.
Yes.
So one of the guys from the farm was in the water.
Yes.
He was cleaning the water pump.
Yes.
So I was curious, and
Yes.
I said to my dad, "Can I go down as well?" And he said, "Okay." So basically, you had to catch the rope
Yes. Yes.
and go down this deep
Yes.
hole in the ground. So out of excitement, I just climbed down, and as soon as I touched the water, I realized that I can't swim.
Oh.
So I got really scared, and I started
Yes.
to cry.
Oh.
So the guy in the water said, don't worry, I will help you."
Yes.
But I was really scared.
Right.
So now I said to my dad, I need to come up.
Yes. Yes.
So he said, "Okay, well, catch the rope and climb up." So because I was so scared, I couldn't even climb up.
Yes.
And I could see my dad laughing because,
He was pretty tough.
so he had to tie a bucket to the rope.
Yes.
And then I stood in the bucket. He pulled me out.
Yes. Yes.
But he kind of he was laughing, not in a way, not in a bad way, but he was like that. He kind of let me do what I wanted to do, but at the same time, it kind of made me realize, okay, well, I don't know how to swim.
Yes.
So he was telling my mom about this story, but then I decided that okay, I need to learn to swim.
Oh, wow.
So when I went back to the school after the summer vacations, in the evening there used to be a time in the boarding school that you could go to the swimming pool.
Yes.
We had a very good swimming pool in the school, and you could learn how to swim.
Wow.
So I joined this group,
Yes.
how to learn to swim, and I think in a couple of months I learned how to swim.
Excellent.
So there was a swimming pool, and they had one lane
Yes.
in the swimming pool that was kept for anybody who wants to come and swim, and then the rest of the pool was for the swimming team.
Yes.
And because I used to go to this swimming lessons every evening,
Yes.
I used to watch the swimming
Swim team,
team, how
yes.
they were practicing, and obviously, when you swim, you physically you look very strong as well.
Exactly. Yes.
And then they used to do diving and those kind of things, and it really fascinated me. So one evening, I was just enjoying my swim, and everybody knew the swimming coach was somebody very strict because he was an ex-Navy
Oh, wow.
officer,
Yes.
and he was very strict.
Yes.
So I was just swimming, and then all of a sudden I hear coach asking me to come out of the swimming pool, and I was really scared. I said, like, what did I do wrong? So I came out of the swimming pool, and he was like, do you want to join the swimming team?
Wow.
And I said yes. Sorry, a long answer to your question.
That's totally fine.
So I used to swim. Swimming was my sport, and I think after my first year, I started to swim for the school team. And then we used to participate in different swimming events.
Yes.
In India, you would have like district level, then you would have a division level, and then you would have state level and the national levels. So I started to swim. Breaststroke was my main stroke.
Yes.
And then the school also had a water polo team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm not blessed with big palms, so I couldn't really hold the ball in one palm. So I was asked to be a goalkeeper, which, by the way, is the toughest.
The toughest, yes.
The toughest job in the water polo team.
Stay afloat the whole time.
Exactly. Yeah. Because as a other player, you're swimming, so you're okay. But as a goalkeeper, you stood in one place and just trying to float.
Yes.
And then hopefully you have left enough energy to save the goal. So I used to reach the state levels.
Mm-hmm.
Swimming was my game.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That puts together the foundation. I believe 5 years old, going through all these challenges, overcoming them one by one, your principles based off of swimming or sports. And I had a very big feeling about you are a people person, and you are very selective of the people that you select. One being said, your brother is in charge of the Indian part of the business, correct? Yeah. Another thing is, full circle moment, out of all the people on LinkedIn, you find your high school classmate or schoolmate. Yeah. And then, of course, there is that trust, that bond, and then you build the company or your vision with these people. And I think that branches a lot from a team sport, because it's different if you have an individual sport. Let's say if you just do a breaststroke on your own, whether it's 250 meters, and compared to having a team aspect, it's a completely different game. You rely on each other. Everyone has to level up. You forgive each other for all the mistakes. And something that I'm curious with is as well, it's just like boarding school has shaped you to be able to overcome all the challenges. Sky is the limit, from call center to the cleaning job that you said that you took the offer. 3 jobs at one go. The guy was surprised. Sky is the limit. Now, I have a feeling that this is just, let's say, the beginning of the next chapter. Mm-hmm. You've achieved so much already. Enroll GPT is your first taste of starting your own venture. Yep. With this momentum, do you have anything to share in regards to, let's say, the audience, or what they could expect from yourself? Would Enroll GPT branch out into maybe one day some sort of unicorn business for the Indian country, or would you have other visions or other passions that you haven't shared yet with the world in regards to what you like to pursue?
Yeah, sure. I think again, one of the aim or the motive behind starting Enroll GPT was to create an ecosystem. Yes. And because it's online, we don't want to restrict it only to India or to a particular country. Right. We want to take it to every country in the world. Yes. Because the whole aim, again, is to make education accessible. Yes. The idea is for Enroll GPT to become the place for anybody who wants to learn. Correct. And we want to create an ecosystem where the journey for the student never ends. Wow. Right. So you can enroll, you can sign up on the portal. Yes. You can browse the different universities and the courses they have to offer. Mm-hmm. You can then submit your application. You can apply. You can start the university journey, but it doesn't end there. Mm-hmm. We want to make this platform more or less student-led as well. Mm-hmm. Because, for example, let's say there are a group of students who went to the university this year from Enroll GPT or using Enroll GPT. Yes. Right? So they will still be on the platform because they create a profile.
Oh, yes.
So they are on the platform.
Yes.
But then you have students next year who will be wanting to go to, let's say, similar university. Yeah. So they can become buddies.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Mentors.
Yeah. The student who wants to go now to this university can speak to the student who is already there.
Yes.
And they can share each other's experience.
Excellent, excellent.
And it cannot be limited to anything.
Exactly.
Part-time jobs, for example. Yeah. So they could say, well, look, I mean, this is the part-time job that I was doing.
Exactly, yes.
I can introduce you to my employer,
Yes.
or I know that there's a X part-time job available, or even accommodation.
Yes.
You know, this is the accommodation, or I know there's another accommodation. So again, it becomes a community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It becomes an ecosystem. So they can speak to somebody about part-time jobs,
Yes.
accommodation. They can talk to them about the course.
Yes.
They can talk to them about what other opportunities are available.
Yes.
They can talk to them about, okay, well, you know, I enjoy reading.
Yes.
Or sports.
Yes.
So it's not going to be limited to only you get the admission in the university, you went to the UK or US or Canada or Australia,
Yes.
and now that's it.
Yes.
The job is done. As I said, there is a beginning,
Yes.
but there's no end.
No end, exactly. So your career, your life story, it's amazing. The foundations you built, and also Enroll GPT doing its part, not just for the educational space, but also for the next generation is impressive. If you were to give advice to someone who is a visionary, who is, again, growing up in a small village, farmers being their parents, what kind of advice would you like to give to, let's say, for example, imagine yourself, your younger self, sitting here. I'm your younger self. Could you kindly share some advice or something you'd like to say to your younger self?
Yeah, I think it kind of takes me back to my childhood again. And I think at that time, if I was more stronger to say, okay, well, I understand that this is what you want me to do as parents, but this is where I'm passionate about. And I think just having that honest and open conversation with your parents, I think would really help. But I think it's all about taking the first step. I mean, just take one step, and then you take the second one. I think that will take you towards your journey that you're intending to set at. Of course, now internet is widely available compared to when I was in the high school.
Yes.
So take advantage of the technology that is available. Everything is at your fingertips now. And just reach out to people to understand what is available out there. So yeah, I think that's the advice I think I would give. And also, I think the most important advice is not really for the students. I think it's to the parents.
Parents, yes.
Yes, because and again, it's not really their fault. It's only because they're only exposed to a certain aspect of education. Like, for example, cricket. Yeah, cricket is a religion in India. Like you find a small space and you can play cricket.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. But not everybody can become Sachin Tendulkar.
Yes.
Yeah, Sachin Tendulkar is one of the greatest cricket players in the world.
Yes.
Not everybody can become Sachin Tendulkar. But then not everybody can become the best scientist in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. But there are people who can be the best artists in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everybody is good at something, right? And if the parents can recognize that,
Yes.
and if the parents can allow their kids to pursue their passion, I think that will really change the whole nature of education, I think, and how an individual can evolve. I've still got a long way to go, but yeah, I think the advice that I would give is, just keep an open mind, keep learning, be curious.
Yes.
I think that's also very important, and don't shy away from chasing your dream.
Yes.
There will be people who will tell you can't do this,
Definitely.
but don't listen to the noise. Yeah, if you're passionate about something and if you really want to achieve something, go after it. The worst thing that can happen is you will not be successful in the first instance.
Yes.
Or in the second instance, but don't give up.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, just continue the journey, and I believe that you will reach the destination that you have set out to reach.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sky is the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Service before self.
Yeah.
There is never an end.
Yeah.
It's always about the journey and also the destination.
Yeah.
But persevere, stay strong. That's everything that I've learned from you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Sir Adnan.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you so
It's
much.
been a pleasure.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.